go. I see. Hey, hey, awesome. Finally. Hey, thank you so much for joining. Let me see if there's anyone I didn't let in.
I have it, so I can let them in. Everybody's in,
Awesome,
so
awesome, awesome. Good evening, everyone. How are you? Thank you so much for all of you who joined me here on Zoom. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Delisha. Thank you, Gazella, Jill, Suzanne, Alveida. Did I miss anyone? Let me see. Camille. Thank you so much all for being here. I'm so excited. It's a special day for me. And thank you so much for being here for me. I really appreciate it. For you guys on Facebook, you can join us on the link. Let me see if I can put the link under this video. Hopefully. So if you want to join us, you can. Let's see. Here, I'm gonna put the link here so you can join us on Zoom for a chance to win a signed copy of the book if you are in the US. So far, if you are in the US, because I cannot mail it to you if you are out. So yeah, so thank you so much again. I wanted to join everyone, like, I want the chance to be with everyone while celebrating this book. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I know I've been going live forever, but this time is a little different because I'm so excited. So all the excitement actually, it's overwhelming. So yeah, hi Nuran. So yes, we are just about to get started. So I want to tell you, how did I start my authorship journey? If you've been following me for a while, you know that I joined a group of great tax professionals to publish a book that's called Tax Strategies for Small Businesses. And Shane actually got me to this book. Dr. Cosette actually was the compiler, and Shane was the co-author, and she told me about it and invited me to be a co-author as well. And it was an excitement and actually exciting and great opportunity to break this fear, because we tend to be afraid to start something, right? Even though sometimes you think you want to do something, but if you don't take the first step, you often delay the step. I always wanted to write, never thought that I will write about taxes, never thought that I will be writing about nonprofits. I always wanted to write about my life because I think my life is really interesting. It's a lot of events happened throughout my lifetime until now, and I'm sure like a lot will happen. So I thought one day I will write about my life. That's still gonna go on, I guess. But you have your plan, but God then have another plan for you. So I wrote not two chapters, one chapter on the tax strategies for small businesses, which is available on Amazon and available on all website for the authors, including Shane and others. So you can get that book if you're interested. I wrote about two topics, about FBAR for those who have foreign accounts, and then another thing about estimated taxes. Those two topics I'm passionate about just because there's so little information about them. And they are really serious and they can get you in trouble. So I'm not gonna get too much into that. But this is how actually I started to write. And then after we done the launch of that book, and that was in January 2023. So just a year from now. So we published that book in January 2023. And then at the end of the challenge, Dr. Cosette challenged us, about the launch of our own book. She said she wanted us to take this challenge to write a book in 1 month. So some of us took the challenge. Shane did, I did, and there's other people who took the challenge. And we actually started this, and I was supposed to publish this book April, April of 2023. So see how many months that was delayed. I'll tell you more about these obstacles. But Shane published her book a few months ago. When was that, Shane? What month was that?
I published mine in June.
June. So you should get to her link and get her book. It's amazing. And mine was delayed. So delayed from April. We decided for April, but tax season came and a lot of other stuff happened on the way, and I was going through some stuff as well, in a personal life. So I couldn't really focus on the book, and I didn't just want to publish anything. I wanted to make sure I would focus on it and deliver something that you guys can benefit from, so I can be proud of. So I waited, and I was like, okay, let me wait for that. And then the second launch date was supposed to be August. August. And then in August, I was still busy. I was going through divorce for 4 months at that time. So from April to August. So I couldn't really focus on writing the book. And also my daughter, who is the editor of this book, she helped me edit the book. And she did the cover. And she took the photos. And then we selected that photo that we use for the cover. So I didn't want to use someone else because, especially for the editing, she's 20, so she's not like my daughter. She's 20, she's almost graduating from college, and she was supposed to be with us, but her and my son, they traveled overseas, and it's 4 a.m. there, so I don't know if they will be awake. So I told them, if you find yourself awake, you can join, but I want her to take this credit because she is actually my imaging, creative things consultant. Everything I consult with her, and because she has great eyes and she can fix stuff. So I love what she does for me. And also she understands Arabic and English, which is English is my second language. It's not my first language. So sometimes if I want to say something in English, I would say it the Arabic way. So it doesn't make sense. So I didn't want to just use any editor. I was like, okay, I have to use Lana because she understands me first. And she understands both languages. And this way we sat together, and she did the editing. She would ask me, what did you want to say here, to make sure this is exactly how I wanted to deliver it for the people, for the readers. So that was awesome. So she was busy at that time, and she was actually doing her first internship before she graduated. And she had to leave home, and she couldn't really help me with that. So I had to wait. And then we decided in publishing on December. But on December, everything was ready. Everything was ready from my end, from the great publisher end, and she's actually supposed to join us soon. But she advised me to actually, if I want this book to be a bestseller, I should wait until January 3rd or after. So I'm like, okay, I'll wait. I'll just trust God's timing and move forward with what God has for me. So I'm sure this would be the best time for the publishing. So I waited, and then finally today, and I have to tell you about today. Today, it was crazy because today I was just waiting and waiting, and waiting for that book to be live on Amazon. So you guys can get it today only for $2.99. But that wasn't going. And I called Amazon and they get me to KDP and then finally they said no, they can't expedite anything. It should go on at any time. They cannot guarantee the time. So I'm like, okay. Worst come to worst, this is not going to be available for purchasing. That's fine. I will just go ahead with the celebration and send it to people after. But 6:15, 6:13, I received that email saying, your book is live on Amazon store. So it is live. And I was like, I had to scream. I'm alone with 2 cats at home, but I had to scream. So hopefully my neighbors did not think I'm crazy. Because they just had me wait until the last minutes. But everything is good and it's live and it's available for you today to purchase. So I want to tell you a little bit. So I don't want to keep talking. If you have any question, I would love to hear from you. Next, I will tell you a little bit about what I have in the book and why did I write it. So if anyone wants to say anything, if have any question, I would love to hear from you.
I'll say something real quick. So I just want to say again, congratulations on your new book. And I don't think you said the title. So when you come back on, please say the title of the book. So I would say I met Nora, I think we met sometime in 2001, I believe, in the tax and accounting group that we were all in. And then as she mentioned, we did do the collaboration on the book Tax Strategies for Small Businesses, and that was a success. So we did take that challenge to write the book. I ended up doing mine earlier than Nora did. And then Nora, with her challenges this year, you still came through and wrote your book. So congratulations again. I am proud of you because many people would have put that to the back burner considering the struggles. Because I mean, a divorce, that's pretty big. I myself have gone through 2 different divorces, so I know what it's like when you're in that space. So to go through a divorce and still write the book and still run your business and still show up on social media and still be a parent, that's pretty awesome and pretty amazing. And if no one's told you that they're proud of you, I'm definitely saying I'm very proud of you for doing that and keep doing what it is that you're doing. So I can't wait to get a copy of the book for myself, to get the ebook, and then to actually get the actual hard copy when it's available. And I would like to get mine autographed, please and thank you. So for everybody else, show your support, get the copy of that ebook if you can today for her to be able to get that bestseller status and also get that hard copy if available to show support, and also share this live on your page so that other people can see it, because lots of people are interested in nonprofits and they don't know what to do on how to go about doing it. And Nora is a very excellent resource as well to go to if you are interested in the nonprofit space. That's all I wanted to share.
Thank you so much, Shane. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. And the title of the book, How to Start, Manage, and Prosper with a Nonprofit. So let me tell you a little bit about it before anyone else goes. So the reason I wanted to write this book, because I've been in business since April 2021. And when I joined the coaching program with Krista, I found out I have to niche down to nonprofit, and I did resist that too much. I did resist that, but I spoke to hundreds of nonprofit leaders since then. And I noticed what's been happening. People get excited about a cause and they want to help. So they run into registering a nonprofit. And then they get overwhelmed, drained, like no money anymore for the nonprofits. They start supporting with their own money, with their family money. Like they take time and effort from their family and they get drained. This nonprofit become something as a burden for them instead of actually be a blessing and create the impact they wanted to create. So I decided to write this book on to help those people who are great people, they have great hearts, want to help others, and I wanted to help them make the decision if nonprofit work is for them or not. If they want to really start the nonprofit, take that journey from A to Z, or do they want to support someone else? Or maybe still start their nonprofit, but make sure they invest time and money and help people to actually hire people to help them in this nonprofit. So when they go through this book, they should be able to easily make that decision. That's the reason, like, actually, I wrote this book on this topic, and it's not a long book just because I don't want you to be afraid to read it. I want people to easily get, oh, okay, I can get this in an hour and a half, 2 hour max. But I want you to keep it as a handbook. So for anyone who is interested in nonprofit, maybe you already started your nonprofit, but still struggling, this should also serve as a guide for you. And I'll take any question, but before, I saw the Marlon joined, but I don't see her anymore. Yeah, I think she joined and she's gone again. Okay. So do you have any question about the book or anything? Let's see.
So is the book only for people who wanting to start a nonprofit, or is it also for people who's already had one? And is it information in there for the experienced people and for beginners, or just one or the other?
Yes, for both. It both can actually benefit from it. So I'll give you the outline about what the book has. So the first 3 chapters of the book will have actually some of my side story, like on what actually got me into the nonprofit. I take you with me in a journey to Syria for a little bit. So you can, one of my trips, a little insight there and how I felt. And then how did I really get involved with nonprofit, what I have seen before I started my business. And then, so this is the first 3 chapters. And then after that, I give you some misconceptions, some actually things that you would expect when you want to start a nonprofit, and you can actually benefit from it even if you already in nonprofit, because I assure you, you will be missing a lot of this, because I've seen a lot of people, they're missing so many of what I already stated in the book. So it should be actually it should be beneficial for everyone. So you can actually give this as a gift for someone who is already in nonprofit, or for someone also who is wanted to start a nonprofit. So anyone can get it. And you can get it just if you want to learn a little bit about my story. How did I get there? Learn more about my family. So you will actually get that insight. And hi Lillian. So Lillian is my niece. She's 13, and thank you for joining. She's my only niece, and I love her. So, hi Marlon, do you wanna thank you so much for joining. Do you wanna say anything? Thank you so much. So Marlon is the great publisher. She helped us publish the book for tax strategies for small businesses. She helped Shane and she helped me, and she's been great. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Hey Shane. Hey Nora. Hey everybody. I'm so excited for you. This has truly been like a labor of love. Like, right? For those of you who do not know, like all of these ladies who deal with the taxes and the finances, they get so inundated with the tax and the finances and clients. So putting a book together can be such a tedious process. Sometimes you're literally like begging them, you know, for like, okay, I know you're busy, but I've been telling people since I've been working with this particular group that like really what they do is keep people out of jail. So you kind of got to let them do what they do. You know, you got to let them do what they do. They keep people from going to prison. But I'm excited for you, Nora. The book is a really great read. I've had the pleasure of reading it several times, over and over and over and over again. But it's a really good read. I think that perhaps your clients, if they don't already know your story, I think that once they read the book, they may even have a greater understanding of why you do what you do because of like the place where you had to come from to be able to help and support other people the way that you do, especially in the nonprofit sector. So I just wanted to hop on and say congratulations to you. I know that you put a lot of your blood, sweat, and tears into the project, and I think it's going to be an amazing roadmap for lots of people, because there are people out here trying to run nonprofit organizations, and most of them are probably gonna end up in a lot of trouble if they look at Shane. She's like, yes, yeah, they're gonna end up in trouble, you know, fooling around or because you're really playing with fire once you start to get into that nonprofit sector and messing around with that money. And so I've been telling people that, you know, that I know that deal in the nonprofit sector, like you want to grab this book. Even when you all did the very first book with Cosette, there were pieces about nonprofits, and I think it was the nonprofits and the S corps that I was like, y'all need to read this. You're gonna end up in trouble. You know, people having LLCs and putting themselves on payroll, and I'm like, y'all need to get this book. Y'all gonna be in trouble. So just congratulations to you, and I'm sure that you have more in you, because I know that you just told a snippet of your story, and you pretty much you didn't give yourself too many chapters. You spent most of the time supporting the nonprofits, so I know that there's some more in you to tell. So I just look forward to whatever's gonna come out of your mind next, because I know that there's some other things in you that will help people as well that don't have anything to do with business. Just some life story that's going to help some other people. So congratulations to everybody who is here with us. Go get the book. Go get the book. Go get it like now.
I put the
Like
link here in the chat.
yes, go get it like now. Like what time is it? Yeah. So we basically we try to lock down the 1 hour. So if we started at 7 or 8 or 5 or wherever you are in the world, we started at the top of the hour. So at the top of the hour for the next 60, the top of the hour in those 60 minutes, we want to dominate Amazon with purchasing, downloading, and opening up. We want to purchase it. We want to open it up. For some people, I don't know how some people's phones work, but if you do it on your phone, sometimes you have to download it if you don't have the Kindle app. But you want to open it. You want to open it up because Amazon will only count the ones that are actually opened. So let's say 50 people go buy the book, but only 2 people open it, then Amazon's going to be like, oh, 2 people bought the book. So go get it, open it up. I like to tell people, take a screenshot, send Nora a screenshot or drop it in on her event page on Facebook, so that she knows that you bought it and you open it, and she knows that that will count towards her getting on the bestseller list. As the publisher, I kind of always go and grab the book before anybody else does, because I just want to get the ball rolling. So even before it was before Nora sent me the message, was like, we're live, I had already gone on Amazon and purchased the book, because we just want to get those numbers started rolling. We want to go ahead and let Amazon know we're here, we know the book is here, we're buying the book. I don't know if all of this has been said, but you can gift the book as well. So I like to challenge people to purchase more than one copy. If there's somebody else that you know who can benefit from it, then get them a copy too. All you need is their email address. But if you gift it, tell them, hey, I just gifted you this book. Go to your email, accept the gift, open the book so that it counts towards a purchase. We want to get on that. We want to get in that top 1, 2, or 3 on Amazon. We want to see the orange sticker from Amazon that says, #1 bestseller, our #1 new release. It's not a difficult thing to do. There are enough people on here right now to just go buy the book and then buy 3 other people copies, and boom, we in the running. Just that quick. So again, Nora, congratulations to you. It's a great read, and like I said, not just the business parts of it. The onsets of you beginning to tell your story is pretty powerful as well. And I think whatever comes next in that arena is going to be a blessing to people as well. So congratulations. And
You.
look, I'm usually up like all night when these things happen, because I want to keep peeking on Amazon to see like where it lands. Because the thing about it, if you don't catch it, you won't know, right? You have to catch it before Amazon flips the numbers over. So I'll probably be peeking. I'll be peeking throughout the night to see where your numbers are, and I'll be taking screenshots. So that's just what I do. Nobody has to ask me to do it. I just like to know, where you guys land in those numbers. And I like to catch it before, like if I go to sleep and then it hits #1 and then I wake up and it's #5. So I want to catch it if it hits #1, I want to catch it when it hits #1. So congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. And I know that we're going to wake up tomorrow morning to you being on the bestseller list. There's no doubt in my mind.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being amazing, for all your support and help. I'm really enjoyed working with you. And it's just the start. It's gonna be I'm addicted already.
I figured there was going to be more. I figured. So look, let me tell you, this is kind of a fun fact with your book in particular. When you first sent me the manuscript, because of the format, right? And I know that your native language or your native way of writing, you write differently, like from one side to the other side. So when you sent me the book, I was like, you know what? In my undergrad, I took 2 semesters of Arabic. So I know what to do with this manuscript. So, I was like, I've never spoken a word of it, but I know what to do with this manuscript. So I was like, well, maybe that's why I took it. God knew that 10 years later, Nora would send me a manuscript that was like kind of scrambled. And I was like, but you know what? I know what to do with it. So that's kind of like a fun fact that, like, okay, I kind of know what to do with this. And it took me a minute. But once I realized, like, okay, I know what this is. It was easy as pie from that point on.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes. So you all enjoy the rest of the launch. I'm just getting in, so that's why I was like, I'm driving, but so I'm just getting in, so I'm gonna hop off. But I definitely wanted to show my face, and I wanted to push everyone to go and grab the book and to open the book and gift it. Right? It's $2.99. Like it's never gonna be $2.99 again. Because trust me, I'm gonna convince her like tomorrow morning, first thing, change that price. Like add like $10 to it. So it's never gonna be $2.99 again. So get it tonight. Shane, it's good to see you. You're gonna have to tell me about that Costa Rica trip.
Yeah.
All right, you guys enjoy the rest of the launch. Peace and blessings to everyone.
Thank you so much. Have a nice night. Thank you.
I got my copy. I posted it on your event page and in the chat there.
Oh, thank
Scroll
you.
through the pages. So tomorrow on my flight home, I would read the book then. But I scrolled through the pages.
Awesome.
So that's what you guys want to do, as Marilyn said. You want to scroll through as many pages as you possibly can so that Amazon can register the pages being read, even though you're technically not reading it right now. It's just doing a page count. You can read it later.
Yes, yes. And here's there are prizes. So okay, for the first 5, so Shane of course got the first one. For the first 5 who purchased the book, send me the receipt or like open page that you purchased, and then I will send you a signed copy if you are in the US. So yeah, let me see who's the winner. Just actually send it on Messenger. So already Shane take the first one, and so inbox me your address so I can send you the printed copy when I get them. So thank you so much, Shane. Anyone wants to say anything or have any question? And my mom is here, and my sister-in-law is here. Hello. Okay, so anyone wants to say anything, have any question about the book, I will be happy to answer, even with you guys on Facebook, like who are not joining us here. Feel free to ask questions and I'll be happy to answer for you. And don't forget to get the book right now. I put the link for the Amazon, so it's going to be $2.99 as Marilyn said, and I put too many links under the this live on Facebook. If you are in different country, you will actually be able to purchase it from your Amazon. So I had the links for Canada, UK, everything. So you're gonna find all these links in the comments. So let me pin that comments. So you have to be actually on with us and Zoom in order to win. So yeah, Suzanne, you got it. Thank you. Suzanne, like, can you send me the thing and your address so I can send you a signed copy? Let me pin this comment so people can see it. No, I cannot pin it for some reason. That's fine. I'll put the links later as well, but it's in the comments here. Thank you, Shane. Woohoo!
Hey, Nora.
Hey.
I got my book too.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nuran.
I want to say
I don't have to mail
congrats.
you the copy. I'll give it to you.
Good. So proud of you. And I want to ask you, what are the challenges that faces you when you're writing a book? And if there's any projects in the futures you're gonna do. I'm always inspired of what you're doing.
Thank you, Nura. And Nura, my sister-in-law, she's amazing, and we all love her. So, a lot of challenges with this book. You know, the time of publishing was actually delayed many times, and then when you write, you often actually doubt yourself. Is this good? Even after I finished, even after I finished, I sent it to Marilyn, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know if people are gonna get benefit from it. I don't know if they're gonna say, what did this woman think she can write? But then I read it, I'm like, okay, not bad. And then Marlon tells me, like, the information you have, really everyone should have, like, not a lot of people know it. And then I get, you know, okay, so it's going to be good. Then I asked Lana, because she's the only one who read it, you know, Marlon and Lana, my daughter, she read it, so she's like, yeah, it's good. And then after a while she said, I forgot, it's been a while, I don't know, I don't remember. I'm like, thank you, that's a great support. So yeah, but what I keep telling myself, okay, you do the product that is the best you can do right now, and the only way to get things better is actually to do it. There's no other way. You can learn things forever, but unless you really do it, you're not going to learn it. You think you learn, but until you do it, you're not actually learning anything. So just do it. I would say like just do it. And yes, I was watching a YouTube before this because I listen to a lot of YouTube. Actually, they would be podcasts, but I watch them on YouTube. And I think the founder of Convert Kits, he actually was talking to what's his name? Abdul. I forgot his name. He was talking to that person. Yeah, I think Abdul. I forgot what his name. I don't want to mess up his name. So he was talking to the person, to the host, and telling him that he actually took a challenge of writing 1,000 words, 1,000 words a day, just write about anything. And he was able to publish 3 books this way. So that inspired me to actually open the Word documents and start writing. So I started already, and I had like some idea. I have 5 ideas already. So yeah, I'm sure that I'm gonna be publishing more. I already thought like something about taxes, something about building my business, like my journey, something about in Arabic as well. So just the ideas keep rising. I don't know when these are coming, but I already got ideas coming. So I'm really excited. And I'm gonna take this challenge. So count me, keep me accounted for this. I'm actually gonna do 1,000 words a day. And we'll see which book that's gonna come up with this. And I see Sherry, thank you so much. So Sherry won, Nuran and Camilla, thank you so much. Thank you, and Suzanne. So let's see. So Sherry, can you send me your addresses on Facebook? So it's not public, like on Facebook, on the messages, on Messenger, on Facebook. Sherry, Suzanne, let's see, Camille.
Shane. Don't forget Shane.
No, you're at first. So you're number 1. I have you there. Just send me your address. And Camille. Thank you so much. Thank you. And of course, Nuran. So we got 5. We can do up until 10. So I can give 10. If you guys want to still do it, like you can do it. And if you have any other question, I'll be happy to answer as well.
I just have something to say.
Yeah,
Kim,
go ahead.
hi, how are you? Norik, I just want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
And you know, I took your nonprofit class. Remember when we took I took your class when you were giving it about how to do the 990. And I can really see, you know, that class was very thorough. So I'm really interested in reading your book, and I can see how people will really benefit from it if you are telling them the nuances of doing a nonprofit, because in a way they feel like having a nonprofit may be a little bit easier than having an LLC, you know, or another option, you know what I mean? But actually it's a little bit, to me, is a little bit more difficult. And the way that you explain the nonprofit form, as far as the nuances, those questions, you know, they're very, very important. They're just not questions that you know, can like skip over, and, you know, everything means something. So I'm, you know, looking forward to, you know, your explanations when it comes to the being a nonprofit in general, you know, and when really thinking that over, you know what I mean? Thinking about what you really want to be and your purpose, and, you know, you need to plan this thing out, not just throw it. You know, I just know there's a lot of people, you know, in the Detroit area that have nonprofits that have no idea, you know, what they're doing, and then they get into a place where now they are no longer able to operate, you know, all the different things that happen because they aren't, you know, in compliance at the very least. So I just wanted to say congratulations again. And I got my book, and I'll be getting a couple of more for some people, because I know several people that need it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, and Camilla was talking about the 990. I did the training for tax professionals on how to actually make sure you do the tax service, the 990 for nonprofits, while you make sure you avoid audits for your client that's unnecessary and red flags and everything. So it was like 3 days training, and it's available online. And thank you so much for being part of that training. And also Talisha was part about it, and other two great ladies as well. And thank you so much all for trusting me on this, and for your kind word, Camilla, like for being here. Thank you so much. This means a lot to me, for you, all of you guys who shows your support, and just being with me here just means a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're quite welcome. And I just wanted to add one more thing. So I'm in tax and accounting, just as Nora and Camilla, and probably a few others that is on here. And I'm going to say, without a shadow of doubt, I do not touch nonprofits, because that is just another area of expertise that I'm just not willing to get into. So if I get nonprofit clients, I pretty much will reach out to Nora and be like, here you go. And if I happen to be brave enough to take on such a client, Nora will definitely be the main person that I'm going to reach out to assist me with this. And I'm saying all this to say, so that you guys can actually get that copy of that book, especially if it's something that you're planning to offer as a service, if you're a tax and accounting professional, or even if you are not in tax and accounting, but you want to someday have a nonprofit, or you're working with people who have nonprofits. This book will kind of give you the insights, the ins and outs on the things that you need to do, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and what you should stay away from. So I'm definitely wanted to say that, because oftentimes people were like, oh, everybody was like, oh, start a nonprofit, you can do this. It's not as simple as just starting a nonprofit. There's lots of things that you have to do, and in a timely fashion, to get it started. And then once it's started, there's other things that you have to do to maintain it. It's not just that simple. So I just wanted to share that, to really stress the importance of it, and for you guys to go grab a copy of your book. And when you actually read the book, do Nora a huge favor and leave a review, because those reviews help to push the book forward so that other people can see it and potentially buy it also.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shane, for those words. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, hey, Felicia, send me your address. Thank you for getting the book. So just send it on Facebook. So yeah, I can't wait to receive that box of printed copies, so I can send you guys a signed copy. Thank you so much. And then it will be also available on my website once it's there. Here we go. And thank you for all of you who are joining as well. I know I see some clients here as well. So Troy, thank you for joining. Jess, thank you. And Sarah, Albeida and Jill also.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. So bought another copy. Oh, thank you so much, Sherry. Thank you. So Sherry bought another copy for Brittany Hill. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Any question, anything? Hey, Sarab, how are you? Thank you for joining.
Doing good. How are you?
Good, good.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I just want to join in and say I'm so proud of you and congratulate you and wishing you the best moving forward. You're doing great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you. So I put also the link again here. So if you guys want to get a copy, you can get the e-copy today for $2.99. Just today. Just today, the e-copy. So yeah, thank you so much. So do you have any question about the book and anything? We got like about 10 minutes here. So
Say something, Nora. It's Brittany. Hi, everyone. Really quickly before I feel like my voice goes out, I just wanted to say congratulations, and you're an inspiration to us all in the nonprofit space, or those of us who are not like nonprofit consultants. Like, I'm a grant specialist, and you still inspired me to kick it up a notch in my grant writing just by learning about nonprofits and 990s and what to actually do, you know, how to be knowledgeable in that area of nonprofit. So thank you for inspiring not only me, but everyone that's here today and everyone that'll come later, or you know, people that'll come you know, as long as you have your book out. Because anything that you do, and I've seen it firsthand, it's gold. Anything that you write, anything that you say, it's like, okay, yes, I gotta have this, I gotta invest, or I gotta just see what Nora's talking about. And I'm not just saying that because I know you personally, I'm saying that because it's true.
Thank
You are truly an inspiration to us all.
Thank you so much, Brittany. Thank you. And Brittany, if you've been following me, like you know that Brittany and I are partner on Prosperity, and we've been going live the end of the year, like few months, every Friday talking, and we did available money now, and it's available in the website. Actually, if you still the recorded version of it, we did it live couple of times. We did it in Houston, Texas, and then we did it virtual. It is available online where we cover both actually the funding side and the grant funding and the actually nonprofit setup, donors, where we actually coach people about like how to get both type of funding. And it was a lot of fun when we actually did it live, and then now it's available for anyone to join. So thank you, Brittany, for being a great partner and for all your support, actually. She's an amazing grant writer. She knows what she's doing, and she's been teaching others to actually write grants for businesses and for nonprofits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And well, you said it, not me. But I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm like, this is your moment. It's your book launch.
Thank
But thank you for that. I'm glad to be a moment with you. But yeah, you've earned it. You truly earned everything that you've put out there.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So like Marilyn said, so if you're watching us live now on Facebook or later, we want you to purchase the ebook. So I'm trying to actually achieve the best-selling status on Amazon. So people can actually buy the book more and benefit from it more. And like Shane said, like if you read it or when you read it, leave a review for people so they can actually in Amazon, so people can actually get that book more, so they can benefit, so they don't get stuck. Or if they already started their nonprofit and they feel stuck, they see what's in there and what they have to do so they can truly get the impact. So whether you are with us now or with me on Zoom, thank you for all of you, or we're watching us on Facebook, or later when we put this on YouTube, we want you to purchase the ebook and actually open few pages at least so Amazon can count it, so it can reach the best-selling status, and then leave a review when you read it, an honest review. Everything and accepted. I would love an honest review so people can see if they want get the book or not. The book will be selling for $2.99 only until midnight tonight. After that, the price will increase. That's what Marlon taught me. So she told me to increase the price after that for the ebook. And then you all can purchase it from the hard copy if you want from Amazon when it's available in the next few days. And it's going to be available also on my website. If you want to purchase it from my website, you will have it signed by me. I will write you a special message and I'll send it to you if you are in the US. If not, Amazon anywhere in the world, like you can purchase it from Amazon directly. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Do you have any question? Is there anything like you want me to say or you would like to share? Like, I would love to hear from you. We have like 8 minutes left before we end this. All right, let me share with you. If you are not, you don't have, oh, here we go. Well, we have a new person joining. So let's see. I'm sure I wrote some notes to share with you guys. So let me see what I have. Here we go. So I told you the reason why I wrote this book. And then I didn't give you some statistics that I actually wanted to share. That was one of the reasons. 92% of nonprofits existed in the US, which is more than 1.8 million nonprofits. They operate with under $1 million budget, and that is too low. There are billions of dollars given to nonprofits every single year, according to studies. Actually, the recent study from 2022 says more than $300 billion was given in 2022. To have most of the nonprofits actually operate for under $1 million of budget, this is sad, and you cannot really get impact, have the impact. You cannot really pay your staff and compensate them well. You cannot hire consultants. You cannot actually operate on the best level. And in order to actually be successful in nonprofit world, you have to actually run it as a business, and you have to take care of your funding, your people. You have to make sure you have the best people. You have to pay your employee well. You have to give them benefits, because otherwise you would actually lose them. So you really have to actually get that funding that you deserve. And what I tell people, yeah, I mean, grants are great, but most nonprofits will not be able to get grants in the beginning unless it's a really special thing. For example, for Syria, since the revolution started in 2011, what happened is there was a lot of grants later available. So even if the nonprofits did not have individual donations, there was an opportunity to actually get those grants. But it's so dangerous to operate on only grants alone, because this is a period of time when it's going to be available, but later on another thing rises, and then the grants will be directed to the other post. So you want to make sure you save your organization with having individual donations, to have that donor base that's going to support you. You have to have that balance. So at least you want to have 75% of your funding from nonprofit, 70%, 60%, no less than that from donors. So this is something I always talk to my clients about, because it is so dangerous to actually operate on grants. And most of the time you cannot really get grants unless you build your donor base. So unless it's a very special case like what happened to Syria and other places, just like places of crisis at the time. So you want to be careful, and you want to make sure like to have that foundation. So that's another reason, like I wanted to write this. I want people to be actually showing they are professional, operating in the best standards, so they can actually gain donors and actually be ready for grants when they get it. So I want to change the narrative in nonprofit world and get them actually to admire their people, pay them well, give them the benefits, so they don't leave you. Because people who have their hearts in nonprofits, they don't want to leave nonprofits, but they are forced eventually to do so because they are not compensated well. And I know that happened to me before, and happened to so many great people every single day. So it's unfortunate, and I really want to help that nonprofits to operate at the best capacity and really have that capacity building and know exactly how to run a successful nonprofits. Atida, thank you so much for joining. So we have 2 more minutes if you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry it was late. Yes.
No, thank you. Thank you. No, that's fine. I also put some links. Oh, I put all the links over there. I put the link again. So if you guys want to purchase this book, the first one is the US. Again, it's going to be $2.99 until midnight Central Time. Since I'm Central, I'm going to operate on Central. And then if you purchase it, just like opens few pages so Amazon can count it and it can bring it to the bestseller. And don't forget to leave a review when you read it. I really appreciate your time, guys. Thank you so much for every and each one of you. I'm really happy to have you here to show the support. I really appreciated every single one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I have a great night.
Thank you. Hopefully to look at this conversation again, to listen to it.
Yes, it's going to be on Facebook. Let me see. I think I stopped the Facebook thing. So it's going to be on Facebook. Yeah, I stopped it. It's going to be on Facebook, and I'll also upload it to my YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Chicago? Are you in Illinois?
I am. I am in Chicago full time now.
Oh, then we have to talk. I'm in Illinois as well.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we have to. So I know you're in Bridgeview,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, Worth right now. Our office is in Worth.
Oh, okay. Okay. So awesome.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
far. Inshallah, I will reach out.
All right. Awesome. Yeah,
And
let's
I'll be
talk. Let's get
printing the
together.
book too. Inshallah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And can't wait to see you in person as well.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me see. I feel like there is a message. Have a good night. Okay, have a good night. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Troy. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you again, Nora.
Thanks.